How much are you gonna charge for that set of nails? This has to be one of my favorites. I absolutely love this set of nails. There's something unique and creative about it. Having that taupe color with all that glitter and the marbling and the foil. There's so much going on. The shape is beautiful. This set is just gorgeous and I absolutely love it. Huge shout out to our UK mentor Claire Hilton for putting together this set of nails. Here's the situation. Your client walks in and she wants this set of nails, but here's the problem. She's wearing pink acrylic underneath, but she wants this set exactly how she sees it on Instagram. There's a couple things that you can do. You can either remove the entire set and put on a new one, or there is another way, which is probably a little bit faster in doing this type of transformation. The big question is ultimately how much to change it out to do this way and to add all these products on top. Again, I wish I had that answer for you. I do not, but as always, there is that person here that can answer. Tracey.
Oh my God.
Tracey.
Stop.
Tracey Ryerson, talk to us about the set of nails.
Yes.
As you know, like I really love this set of nails. I think it's like...
You ixnayed all the other designs I came up with and
I did.
wanted this nail.
I was like, I want this one from Claire. I want this one from Claire.
Yes.
It's so unique to me, just putting that taupe in there with all that holiday bling. I love it.
Right.
I love her shape too. It's just gorgeous.
Well, this is the thing. I had already put on a set. I had short nails, put on a set so we could do this video, and then he decided that he wanted to cover taupe. But this is perfect because the way I did it is exactly how I'm going to show you and how I would do it in salon.
Totally. So. You're going to take us through this transformation. Do you want to give us an idea of like how you're going to approach it? Obviously, we're going to get to how much later,
right.
But give us an idea of how you're going to approach doing this set of nails.
Well, if you have a client who wants to go to something like cover taupe might not be a color that they will continually wear. For instance, I love the color. I like a little lighter version of it, and the way I'm gonna do it is gonna be a little lighter version, but I'm not gonna wear that always. So the way I'm going to show you, again, we're always thinking about the next time and the next time and maintenance and maintenance. So instead of removing everything and then applying cover taupe and then 2-3 weeks later they want their pink back, we're gonna change it where it's gonna be quick this way, this appointment, and quick the next appointment.
Awesome. Are you ready?
Don't point, it's rude. Okay, so let's show you the products we're gonna be using. Of course, we're gonna be using cover taupe, our Young Nails liquid. We'll be doing a marble with Look Don't Touch and caption polish. We have some gold foil we'll be using from Foil Freak, and a glitter mix I made earlier for a glitter press. So we're going to be working on this nail here. I'm going to show you how I'm going to shave it down and I'm going to apply the taupe. This nail, there is no need to do anything to it besides a fill because we're going to do a solid glitter press over it, so it doesn't matter what color the acrylic is. Okay, let's start by pushing back our cuticle. The next thing I'm going to do is going to get our safety Bit Coarse out, and that's what I'm going to use to shave a lot of this product off. Okay, so let's take it and we want to shave down the majority of the product. Okay, and we're just going to keep on it, and we're just going to keep a thin shelf of the pink and take the rest of it down all the way. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my medium crosscut bit and prep the natural nail back here and then remove the shine. I like to use the crosscut bit because it's a little, show you guys, the head of it is much more narrow than an arbor band. It's the same grit, but it really tucks right in the back cuticle area really nicely. And it's pretty fine. I don't have to worry about cutting the cuticle. Make sure we get that back of that cuticle nice and clean. Follow through. I just like to follow through and kind of remove the shine from everything else. And we're ready to apply the product. Next, we want to clean with our swipe. And if you've watched my videos, you know I like to use a clean manicure brush. We're going to pump the swipe on it. I'm going to brush down, up and down this way. I don't want you to do it cross way. What that does, by doing this, it actually shoves the dust into the cuticle area. We want it to remove, so we go up and down, and it just pulls everything out from the cuticle area and the side grooves. Let's grab our protein bond. We're gonna get our first coat on. Go all 10 nails and come back and do a second coat. When you're applying protein bond, if you get it on the other acrylic, it's not a big deal. It's just kind of a waste of product. It's not like a traditional primer. It's not gonna yellow the acrylic. It's just, there's no need for it. So we really just try to concentrate on the exposed natural nail. Let's grab our liquid, our cover taupe, table towel, and we're ready to apply it on this nail. Okay, let's get a nice pearl, place it towards the cuticle area. Gonna tap it, walk it back, and let it flow. By holding that finger down, it's really letting gravity pull it and work for us. Once we get it to a certain point, I'm gonna start walking it out, helping gravity along as it gets set up. Missing a little product here, so I'm going to add a little bit more. This one, I'm going to kind of just turn my brush backwards, feather it the opposite way. Let's not overthink it. If it's a little bumpy and lumpy, that's why we have an electrophile. Now that we have applied all the cover taupe, I'm gonna let it dry, I'm gonna file finish, and we'll get back to you and do the design. Okay, the first design I'm gonna do is the marble with gold foil. So we're gonna be using the Look Don't Touch, our gold foil. I have a little dapping dish full of polish remover, and I think the brush I'm gonna use this time is our Imagination Art brush. Okay, so we're gonna grab our Look Don't Touch. I'm gonna wipe a lot of it off the brush. We're just gonna put some random lines down. I'm really not gonna think about it. Just get it down on the nail. Grab our Imagination Art brush, put a little polish remover on the brush, and this is what's gonna give us that little smoky marble look. Okay. While it's still wet, I'm gonna go ahead and take the foil and push down and up. I'm not looking for a ton of it, just little pieces here and there to give it a nice little highlight. Going to put down our caption polish again. Again, just kind of doing it randomly. Get our Imagination Art brush with our polish remover on it and go for it. This one I think I want a little more black. If you get it where you don't want it, wipe your brush off, take the polish remover and kind of swipe that area out. While it's still wet, grab that foil, up and down. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple glitter presses. We're gonna get our YN stain resistant top coat. We had a gold that I had already mixed. It has Fortune, Shimmering Sand, Dark Gold, and Crushed Pearl in it. And then of course, our cheap makeup brush. We're gonna go ahead and top coat all of them, cure it out, and then we'll do our presses into the 3 different nails. Okay, let's get a nice coat on. Usually use conversion top for glitter presses, but stain resistant works just as well. Get a nice top covering that foil. Move on. All the way through. Again, making sure that I'm grabbing a good amount of top coat and putting it on. That way it doesn't kind of skid across the nail and we get a nice shiny, fully covered surface. If you take a gel top coat and you wipe almost everything off your brush and try to top coat, it'll look like you're putting it down, but when you cure this out, you can see there's these little dots. It almost looks like dust particles in the nail. We want to make sure we don't have that. So if we get a good amount, it glides on so much better and it's going to give you a much better look. Okay, now that we have that on, let's go ahead and get it in the light for 1 minute. We're gonna do a glitter fade on these 2 nails and a full glitter press on this one. I've made sure to wipe my brush on my jeans to get it nice and clean, because that's efficient. And we're gonna go to the pinky first, and I'm gonna do the glitter fade up towards the cuticle. So let's go to the pot. I'm just gonna slowly kind of walk it up. I'm gonna wipe my brush off again, and I'm just gonna pull it. Just lightly tap in that center so we don't have a harsh line. Brush it out, and we are good. The middle finger, we're gonna do a full press, so we might as well just do that right now. I'm gonna go from the pot to the nail, all the way up the nail. Once we have that, wipe your brush off, and we're gonna lightly press it down. Whoa, that stuff is bleeding. I think I'm gonna just do the glitter press just like I did the pinky. Start at the tip, walk our way up, wipe the excess off, and I'm just gonna lightly tap it out, kind of diffusing it. Maybe I'll walk it up a little bit higher than the pinky. Brush excess off, and we're good. But you know what? I think I want a little glitter in with the foil. So I'm literally gonna barely tap, gonna tap off the excess and just gonna hit a few areas to really make it pop. Same with this one, tapping off the excess, just hitting a couple areas. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, let's top coat one more time and we're done. So sometimes when you're doing a glitter press, glitter's getting everywhere. It's falling into the grooves, it's falling all in the cuticle area, and especially when you're working with these bigger glitters, it can kind of be hanging halfway on the cuticle area, halfway on the nail. I like to take an orange wood stick or we're gonna just go ahead and use our imagination art brush, and we're gonna come through and clean up those sides. Just right around that cuticle area, making it nice and tight. And then you don't have to worry about anything poking out and looking funky after you're done top coating. So just a quick tip. Okay, again, we're gonna grab that YN stain resistant top coat, get a final coat on all the nails. All the way through. And if some glitter transfers and kind of spreads it all over, it's fine, because it just makes it look even better. But this is why I always like to have a separate top coat for everything. I have my glitter top coats, and then I have my pink and white or nude top coat, and then I never have to worry about transferring glitter onto something I don't want glitter on. It may cost you a little bit more, but it's gonna save you a lot of heartache in the end and a lot of time. That way you're not trying to pick out glitter from something that's not supposed to have glitter in it. Okay, we're gonna do our 1 minute final cure. Grab our swipe, a lint-free wipe, and let's take off that sticky layer.
We are done with this unbelievable set. I am dying to know. I'm estimating this set is gonna be like $9 billion. Tracey, tell me, don't lie, how much is this set of nails? How much, Trace?
For you, $9 billion. 95.
What?
Yep.
How is this even possible? I'm seeing shapes, color, foils, glitter. You had to redo and like thin down all this action. I need an explanation.
I'm gonna charge him 80. So since we're taking bulk down, we're restructuring, I'm gonna charge him the same amount as a rebalance. It's still cheaper than if I had to remove everything and put a full set on them than they would have paid for a full set price. But we're working around it. We're working with their existing. We have a glitter press. The glitter was off the wall. I didn't customize it, so that's just 5. That's an additional 5. We have our marble, that's 5. Then we also have our foil, which is 5. Add it all up, $95.
There it is, $95. I think that's a complete steal. I'm gonna hook Tracey up with $95 in cash, maybe a $5 tip.
What?
I want this set of nails.
$5.